In this one, I have an advice on how to increase your damage for the leaderboards, but let's start from the beginning. At the moment, we have 3 categories that we can rank. The first one is Chaos Mission, resets weekly, and the requirement is to complete a map. This week it's a Greater Card tier 11, but most of the time it's tier 10s. Second is Training Arena. This one is all about your DPS. We can choose between Physical, Elemental, or Summon. It resets every 2 weeks, and if you want to, you can compete in all of them, and you're gonna get rewards from each one. Last one is Content Progress. This one only works for the seasons, and it lasts for the whole season. The higher rune mastery level you have, the higher rank you're gonna be. Rewards for winning in any of the categories is Rune Hunter coins. You can compete in all of the categories as many times as you want, and you're always gonna get a reward. Rune Hunter coins can be spent at Ore Collector by selecting Rune Hunter shop. In here, we have 2 boxes. First one contains the seasonal transcended items, and the second one contains all of the transcended items from the previous seasons. There is also a title shop, but titles are bugged. If you buy them in one season, you're not gonna be able to buy them in another. And the buffs that you get from the titles, they do not transfer to another season. First of all, let's do a DPS test with my mapping setup. This is how I do my tier 10s, tier 11s, and tier 12s. I'm still on my Throw Explosive build. I have a build guide and build deep dive on this one. The last time I did, I had around 17 trillion damage, but that was with the single target setup. In this case, it's my mapping setup, and my damage right now is quite a bit higher than before. If you want to do this build, I'm leaving the links to the build guide in the description. In order to increase our damage, we're gonna need to fix our skill board. In this case, I have everything, but it's not meant to do a lot of single target damage. I have my Shockwave Arrow with cut and close range shots and poison area for my Surging Knowledge Necklace. I do have Grave Robber's Ring in here, but this one doesn't give me any damage in the training arena, so there are quite a few changes to make. This is how the skill board should look like if we are doing the single target damage, and the main change in here and the advice is the Preemptive Strike. Always use this one because the dummies are always at full HP and you always get that insane amount of damage amplification. This alone is almost twice as much damage. Besides that, remember to keep your totem at 100% duration. I'm doing Shadow Provocation. I'm gonna proc it myself, not on the movement. I also added decreased duration, so right now it gives around 600 damage. And the uptime is still close to 100. On the Illusion Axe, Center of Gravity, but this one awakened to Origin to give me maximized damage per stacks. Lower armor by default, always on the Illusion Axe, awakened to Verity. On the Zodiacs, you can always find a little bit more damage. In my case, I removed a little bit of critical, picked up damage amplification because the level target is only 145. I also changed my ring to a simple crafted one, which is not even that good. But my damage, with all of the changes, is this right now. And Preemptive Strike Link Rune increases my damage by almost twice. GG's, bye bye, and see you in the next one.